Thursday, and that normally means that we're making something heart healthy in the Fox 13 Cafe. That's what it means.
And when we talk about heart health with Jennifer Burns, a lot of times we talk about something with fish, and that is what we're doing today, right, Jennifer?
That is. I'm sorry it's not Carrie's day, but it is a heart healthy
Makes me
day,
happy.
So. That is. We are making some salmon with a delicious salsa, and I have a very special guest. I have Dr. Brett Parkinson. Thanks so much for coming in and talking with me, or cooking with me and talking with me.
Well, I can do both, but I usually talk better.
Okay, now you are a medical director at Intermountain Medical Center, Breast Care Center, actually.
Correct,
okay.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, let's get started. Are you a big fan of salmon?
I love salmon.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite dishes.
All right, fantastic. All right, we're going to start. What we're going to do is we're going to season up with some onion powder, paprika, chili powder, garlic powder, a no salt seasoning, and some pepper. We're going to get that on the fish, and we'll get things started. I got my pan over here up to kind of a medium heat, and we're just going to saute up the salmon. Does that sound like a good plan?
Sounds like a fun plan.
All right, well, I'm very excited for you. September 27th, you have got a community creating for the cause event. Tell me, what is that, and what is the meaning behind? What's the whole reason behind it?
Well, it is Intermountain Healthcare's kickoff to October Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we are very fortunate to have a great lineup of folks who will be with us for this event. We have 13 female Utah artists, each of whom has painted a painting which will be sold at the event, and the proceeds from the paintings will go to fund mammograms for uninsured women. So it's a great event. We'll have food like this. We will also have some music, and one of our good friends, Mary Nichols, who had breast cancer 2 years ago, is going to be auctioning off one of her wigs that she used during chemotherapy. So this is going to be a really exciting, upbeat event.
What a fantastic cause, of course, and great awareness there to kick off the month. Now, how will this help women that, say, can't afford screening, for a mammogram?
Well, we never turn women away because they don't have funds. We have several programs. We have programs through Intermountain Healthcare. There is a program through the Utah Cancer Control Program, the Department of Health. So we want to get the word out that all women beginning at age 40 should have a screening mammogram every year, in spite of some of the confusing messages that are out there.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying age 40 is the start that that every woman needs to be aware of.
Right.
Okay. All right. Now, there's a lot of confusion among women as, when they should get. We just talked about it being 40. Now, what else are we, with awareness with this event and so on, what else do we need to know?
Well, we need to know that here in Utah, we do not do a great job of screening women for breast cancer. We are second to the last in the country for compliance with screening guidelines. And when we're not second to last, we're dead last. Only about 65% of Utah women actually have had a screening mammogram in the last 2 years. And those are women who are eligible, women who have insurance or who have Medicare. So we need to get the word out. Mammography saves lives. The death rate from breast cancer has come down 2% a year since I've been in practice, which was in the early 1990s. So it does work.
Yeah.
It works.
Well, and this is going to be a great event. We'll talk a little bit more about it when we come back on the next segment. We're going to keep cooking up the fish, guys, and then we'll put together the salsa with pineapple and jalapeno, put it all together.
Sounds good. Thanks.
For the full recipe, just visit fox13now.com and search salmon with pineapple jalapeno salsa. Gonna be a good game. Thanks, Damon.
Let's go back over to the Fox 13 Cafe, where we're going to check in on Jennifer Burns, who's working up a pretty good game on some salmon right now.
Smells so good in here. That is what we're finishing up our salmon dish. We're going to make a salsa now to put over it. And I have a very special guest, Dr. Parkinson, who is a medical director, Intermountain Medical Center at the Breast Care Center. Right?
That is correct.
And we're here to cook a delicious heart-healthy meal together, but also talk about an important event, September 27th. Tell us a little bit the name and tell us about that event again. We'll go through it.
Okay, it's called Creating for the Cause. And
a little lemon juice right here.
And the reason we're doing this is that we want to celebrate Utah women who have had breast cancer, who know somebody who may have had breast cancer, and we have invited 13 Utah artists women artists to bring a painting and sell that painting, and the proceeds of the painting will go to fund mammograms for uninsured women. So it is really a wonderful event. We're going to have food, we are going to have music, and we want to get the word out that women should start regular screening mammography at the age of 40, in spite of the fact that they may have heard instructions or guidelines to the contrary.
Okay, that's great information. The event sounds fantastic, and for such a great cause. All right, let's talk a little bit about what we're doing here, and then I have a couple more questions for you here. We've got some red bell pepper. We actually got some onion in there, some red onion. I'm going to put in some pineapple. You just got in the lemon. We're going to add in a little bit of jalapeno. You like a little bit of heat?
Yeah, I like a lot of heat.
Okay, all right. If you want to dice a little bit of that, that'd be perfect. And then with our salmon over here, what we did, a little no salt seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, and then some pepper, and we just sauteed those on both sides. Okay, we're going to put it all together here in just a second.
Okay.
And then I have to, let's talk back about mammograms again.
Yeah.
How safe and effective are mammograms?
Well, first of all, mammograms are very safe. The amount of radiation that is delivered to the breast is minuscule. You get about the same dose on an airplane flight to Paris. Of course, having a mammogram isn't nearly so fun as going to France, but it can be very effective. The radiation exposure, like I said, is very minimal, even over a lifetime. When we do 1,000 mammograms on asymptomatic women, we're going to find about 4 cancers. But over a lifetime, 1 in 8 women will have breast cancer. So it's very important to get screened and to start that screening at age 40.
Okay. All right, and then let's lastly quickly tell me about there's a new 3D mammography being offered at Intermountain Medical Center. What is that about?
Right. Well, 3D mammography is to conventional mammography what a chest X-ray and CT scan are to one another. So basically the 3D mammogram is going to show slices of the breast. So the overlapping tissue, which is a problem with dense breast tissue, especially in younger women, will not be quite the problem with the 3D imaging. And we already know from very good research that it will pick up more breast cancers than 2D mammography alone. So this is exciting.
Fantastic. It is exciting.
And we're starting October 1st for screening. We've been doing it for problem cases for the last year.
Fantastic. All right, well, congratulations. I look forward to coming to your event on the September 27th, and I look forward to sharing this salmon dish with you.
Well,
look at that.
I can't wait.
That jalapeno has your name on it right there. Thanks again for coming in.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. It looks good.
If you want the recipe, just head over to our website, fox13now.com, search salmon with pineapple jalapeno salsa.